Welcome to UC Collaboration, a global name in unified communication, formerly voicebootcamp.com. In this CCIE Collaboration Foundation Self-Study Kit, Chapter 2, we're going to focus on Enterprise License Manager. Enterprise License Manager provides a simplified enterprise-wide management of user-based licensing. A dedicated single server can be deployed in an organization to manage hundreds of call manager instances from a central location. Currently, Enterprise License Manager or ELM supports either Unified Communication Manager and Unity Connection. ELM can run in the following deployment model. You can install the Enterprise License Manager software either in co-location with Call Manager or Unity Connection, and it can be installed either standalone or a virtual machine on an MCS server, or it can be co-resident with the Call Manager and Unity Connection on a standalone or a virtual machine. So you can run the License Manager dedicated server with no other application on it, or in co-location with Call Manager. But regardless of the type of deployment that you are installing, the features are same in all four deployment model. Licenses in the License Manager are shared between product instance in Call Manager. So therefore, if one Call Manager cluster end up taking more license from the other cluster, there might be possible that synchronization may end up preventing the other cluster from synchronizing successfully. So license coverage will occur when product is using more license that they are installed on ELM. Here is for example, the license that are installed in ELM is 10 enhanced license. So therefore, product are in a non-compliance in this situation. Synchronization between ELM and product is unsuccessful on the left-hand side, and there is a license coverage on the product. So what happened is on this particular site, for example, it consumed 15 enhanced license when you have 10 particular site. So on this particular cluster is no longer able to synchronize their license because 5 additional licenses has been for example taken by the opposite cluster. In this scenario, what happened is your Call Manager will go into 60 days grace period time, meaning that everything will continue to work fine for the next 60 days, and you have 60 days to apply for new license or update your licensing uses, for example. Now, license synchronization takes place every 24 hours. Enterprise License Manager will periodically queries the license uses of each product. The default is once per day. A license uses information for all product is summarized and compared against what is installed in the system to determine the compliance, for example. And license synchronization can also occur on demand, where you can actually initiate it if you need it. License can be accessed by navigating to the IP address of the server followed by ELM-admin, or you can go to the co-resident followed by the IP address of the server followed by ELM-admin. In either case, you need the username and password to log in. So I will go and log into one of our existing Call Manager. So once you go to the Call Manager, this is a co-resident, meaning that both Call Manager and Enterprise License Manager is installed on the same server. So if I click on this particular link, the second link, it should take me to the License Manager, where I can log in as administrator and voice bootcamp, for example. So once you log in, one of the first thing that we need to do is add a product. Okay, so if we're gonna register a license for Call Manager, we need to add a Call Manager first. If we're applying the license for Unity Connection, we need to apply the Unity Connection first. So to add a product, we simply go to Inventory, Product Instance, and then click on Add. Supply all the necessary details, such as the description, product type, host name, and password. Now, credentials are the operating system administration, username, and password of the Call Manager server. So once you log in, you simply go to the Inventory, Product Instance, and you can say Add New Product. So this is where you define the IP address. Let's say rack3 cucm publisher. Well, we can say cucm pub, then we can put a description rack3 call Cisco Unified cucm or CM. Now the product type is going to be CM or Unity connection. Host is the IP address of your call manager or and username and password of the operating system. So you can click on test to quickly do a test to make sure that connectivity is fine. As you notice, it says product successfully connected for the product instance. You go ahead and click OK and then click OK as well. Now it's giving an error message, product instance registration fail. It's already managed by another enterprise manager. Although it says product instance was successfully added. Now you notice how it's not synchronized yet. So what we have to do right now, once it's done, now we have to plan for the license. So first thing, generate a new license. We can go to license management, license, generate a new license request, send that information to Cisco, obtain a new license from Cisco based on your PAK number. Now once we obtain the license, then we must install it, and we'll follow this instruction: license management, install new license, and select the license file that Cisco has provided to you. This is an example of applying the license. So you go to the license management. You can do a little planning to create kind of a plan that this particular file will be associated with a certain license planning scenario, for example. So this is the license file name, and once that is done, your call manager will now move from 60 days to the X number of days you have on your license. If it is a demo license, then you can obtain for 6 months of demo license from Cisco. So now I will show you the lab by going to license planning. Here I can create a new license planning, let's say call manager. Click next. Let's say I want enhance. I need additional 20 user license. I can run a compliance check. It says you have unsafe changes in table row, so I must click on somewhere here. There should be a save button right there. Okay, so run compliance check, and it tells you that you have a sufficient number of licenses to stay in a compliance given the current uses detected by the enterprise license manager. Anyway, go ahead and click next. You can finish, and once that's done, now we go to license and generate a new license file. So we can click on other fulfillment option, click on generate, and you copy this information into your notepad, for example. Okay, once it's been copied, we will open Cisco website. Go to license, cisco.com/go/license. Now you gotta use latest browser because of incompatibility issue. You may not get certain features. So what I'll do, go back again. Try Firefox or even Chrome. Let's try Chrome. Okay, once you log in, you'll see this little toolbar right here. You can click on Get Demo. You can choose Cisco Unified Communication Product version 9, and we're going to paste the information that we get from our system. We click on Next. Click on Agree to the term, Get License, and it will email you a copy of the license, and you also get to download it from the web page. Now from Get Existing License, I can see all the license that I have. So let's see which one I just got it. So this is the very first license. I can click on download. Now the license file will be downloaded in a form of zip file. You can click on show in the folder, and this is the license file that is created. You can extract it, and this is the particular file right there. So I'm going to copy this file, make a folder on my desktop. Let's call this license, and then paste it in that particular folder. Once that is done, I will go back to the call manager, enterprise license manager. But before I do that, let's open up the call manager. As you can see, when you log in, it will tell you that your system is running in a 60 days demo license. So once we apply this license file, it should remove that message. So go ahead and click on the license other fulfill license from a license file. We're going to browse through that license folder, select the file that we just downloaded. Click on install, and gives you a warning, persistence. So I had to regenerate the license and install. Oh, sorry, it's already installed. So as you can see, license file has been installed. Now we can go and do a synchronization by go to product to synchronize now. So this is the example of what licenses do we have. Alright, so we do a synchronization between the server. You notice that the call manager has been successfully synchronized with the license manager. One thing you gotta keep in mind, when you put the IP address of the host name right here, make sure in the call manager you change the server name to an IP address. If you don't do that, what's going to happen is you're going to get a security error. That means the server certificate will not match with the enterprise license manager. Now if I log out and log back in, I should not see that 60 days notice anymore. See, as you notice, there is no more 60 days notice. Now if I go back to license manager, click on license users, it should tell you that how many licenses that have been unused. I can do a synchronization one more time. That will sync with the call manager. In the call manager, if I come to system menu, licensing users report, right now I do not have any phone registered, so obviously there will be no license being used, but my product has been licensed for next this is a demo license for 6 months. Now going back to Enterprise Manager, under administration there are some different administration account you can create so other people can log in and do day-to-day management. You can do disaster recovery by backup and restore. That you do normal disaster recovery using Cisco's disaster recovery service. There are some diagnostic logs that will help you troubleshoot if there is any issue you might see. So you can click on what level of diagnostic you want and then download the log file based on certain time frame. You can also restart the license manager. If you can click on dashboard, gives you kind of overview how many license file how many additional licenses are required. So far there is no alert and everything is good to go. Alright, so this is the end of our licensing management for chapter 2 of CCIE Collaboration Foundation Kit.